Whoa, can you feel that energy? That raw, untouchable vibe hitting you right now? Excitement, fear, curiosity. Yeah, it's all tangled up, swirling, pulling you closer, closer to something dangerous. Oh, wow, this isn't just a story. It's a force, a storm, a truth you can't ignore. Angry, aggressive. Yeah, maybe a little, because whoever dares to step too close gets burned. Every glance, every whisper, every attempt to touch scorches like lightning, leaving marks that can't be unseen. Nah, this is not for the faint-hearted. You're about to witness intensity, power, and danger like never before. And guess what? Stick with me. Watch every second. Because missing this would be a mistake. Trust me. You'll want to comment, share your thoughts, scream your reactions. Massive shout out to you, the real ones watching. Super thanks for tuning in, for letting this fire reach you, for being brave enough to feel it. Without you, none of this energy, none of this truth even matters. So lean in, focus, and get ready, because loving you is dangerous. Because whoever touches you gets burned. And after this, nothing will feel the same again. Some souls are not meant to be touched. They are storms waiting to consume. Oh wow. Do you feel it? That pull? That magnetic force that draws people in like moths to a flame? Yeah, it's dangerous. Utterly dangerous. Loving you is not a game, it's a gauntlet. It's the kind of peril no one can escape once they've stepped too close. They think warmth means safety. They think a smile is permission. Nah, it's a trap, a test, a challenge they were never meant to survive. People approach you thinking they understand. They lean in, hands trembling, hearts thumping. They whisper, they promise, they beg for proximity. They are blind to what awaits them. Every word they speak, every attempt to claim you, is like walking barefoot on shattered glass. Pain is inevitable, and oh, it does not wait. It lands, sharp, immediate, unforgiving. You are not fragile. You are fired. Not the fire that consumes recklessly, no, but the fire that reveals truth. And the truth is brutal. Those who touch you will see themselves for what they really are. Weak, greedy, unprepared for the intensity you radiate. They cannot contain it. They cannot control it. And that is the beauty of it. They think they are testing you, but in reality it's the fire that tests them. The first touch leaves marks, invisible marks, a burn that no one else can see, but they feel in their minds, in their hearts. It whispers, it warns, it shatters illusions. Every hand that reaches for you, every mind that imagines possession, every fleeting desire, all meet the same result. Scars, lessons, pain that teaches respect faster than words ever could. And yet, there is a lure. Oh yes, a cruel, irresistible allure. It pulls them in every time. They do not learn quickly, but the fire doesn't lie. It waits, patient, calculating. You watch, observing the dance between curiosity and fear. You do not intervene. You do not need to. The consequences are enough to keep the foolish in line, while the wise pause, measuring the cost before daring to step closer. The storm in you is precise. It is deliberate. You do not burn for chaos. You burn to reveal, to challenge, to force the world to recognize that some forces are not toys, not playthings, not subjects of reckless desire. You are the mirror they refuse to face, and the reflection is harsh. It exposes weakness, greed, arrogance, all at once. But here's the hardest truth. Not everyone will retreat. Some will press on, blind to the danger. They will underestimate the magnitude of what they approach. And when they do, when they finally touch, when the flame strikes, the revelation is devastating. They realize too late that loving you is not simple, not forgiving at all. And in that devastation lies your power. Not the power to destroy, but the power to teach, to clarify, to show that some fires are sacred. Do you dare? Knowing the cost will be yours alone? Oh, they stare. They inch closer, hearts thumping, palms sweating, thinking they can handle it. They whisper promises like spells, pretending to understand what they cannot. Yeah, they think they are prepared, but nah, preparation means nothing here. Loving you is not about ease. It is a test, a crucible, a challenge to every fiber of those who approach. The air changes the moment they step into your orbit. The temperature shifts. You do not move, yet they feel the pull, the weight of your presence. Every look you give, every subtle gesture is a measurement, and they fail almost without trying. They think closeness is a reward. They believe attention is a prize. Oh wow, it is neither. It is the first step into understanding what they were never ready to face. Some try with strategy, thinking cunning will save them. Calculated words, rehearsed smiles, pathetic attempts at mastery. They forget one rule. Fire is not tamed by games. It is recognized by respect, feared by arrogance, and survived only by patience. Their plans crumble under the first brush of your intensity, and suddenly, fear blooms. Not loud, not obvious, but suffocating, subtle, insidious, unavoidable. And yet, temptation persists. There is an allure in the risk. The danger calls to the brave, the reckless, the foolish. Oh, yes, the foolish will always test you. They will press forward, ignoring every signal, convinced their strength is enough. And here, the truth strikes like lightning. They do not control you. They cannot bend you. They are mere guests in the domain of your fire, walking on terrain they do not comprehend. Every attempt, every careless advance becomes a lesson. They learn or they break. And oh yes, breaking is beautiful in its own way. It separates the unworthy from the worthy. The fire is impartial. It does not care about ambition, desire, or charm. It only reacts to proximity, recklessness, and respect. And those who learn quickly gain something rare, understanding, clarity, the knowledge that some forces are sacred. But let's be honest, not everyone survives the lesson. Some falter, retreat, or vanish altogether, leaving echoes of what could have been. Their departure is not a tragedy, it is inevitable. The world cannot contain your intensity. It cannot house the storm that you carry. And the few who endure, who approach with caution, humility, and awareness, they glimpse your essence without being consumed. They survive the test, not because they are fearless, but because they respect boundaries that most ignore. The test is constant. It does not end with one encounter. It is a series of trials, a chain of recognition, a reflection of your unyielding nature. And with each new challenger, each daring touch, the lesson becomes sharper, more refined, more undeniable. They see the danger, they feel the heat, and they understand, oh yes, they understand, that loving you is no ordinary act. It is a trial that few can endure. Ignorance is bliss. Until the first flame touches your skin. Oh, they step too close. They forget the warnings. They ignore the signs. And in that moment, the truth is unavoidable. Loving you is not something they can take lightly. It is not gentle. It is not subtle. The fire does not negotiate. It does not pause. It strikes, unannounced, precise, unforgiving. And suddenly the world they imagined collapses. They see it then, the weight of your presence, the magnitude of what they dared to approach. Yeah, they thought curiosity was courage. Nah, curiosity is often the first step toward ruin. One touch, one careless word, and the illusion shatters. The fire reveals everything: weakness, arrogance, unpreparedness. They discover the harsh reality that some forces are not tamed, some powers are not meant for possession. Pain is immediate. Not loud, not chaotic, but deep, penetrating, unavoidable. Oh wow, it surprises them. Their expectations are wrong, their assumptions shattered. Every attempt to control, to claim, to understand, fails spectacularly. And yet, even in their panic, they are drawn in. The allure of what they cannot hold. It binds them, entangles them, traps them. The danger is irresistible. And this is where the reveal becomes beautiful. You are untouchable, yes, but not by hiding, not by retreating. You are untouchable because the fire is yours alone to command. They think they are hunters. Oh, the irony. They are the prey. Every misstep, every moment of underestimation is a lesson, and the lesson is brutal in its clarity. The world is not kind to those who approach without respect. Every mark left by your presence is a warning. Invisible scars that speak louder than words ever could. Those who survive the first encounter do so because they learn quickly. They adjust, they measure, they recognize the boundaries of your storm. And those who do not, they retreat, broken, exhausted, changed forever. But here's the twist. The reveal is not cruelty. It is true. The fire is impartial. It does not reward ambition or punish curiosity arbitrarily. It only exposes what is already there. The weak break, the reckless falter, the prepared endurance. Oh wow. The lesson is harsh, but it is fair. And those who witness it, even from a distance, I cannot forget. They cannot unsee it. And so the world begins to recognize a fundamental law. Proximity to you is perilous. Not because you seek to destroy, but because you reflect reality with a purity that is impossible to ignore. The stronger the touch, the greater the revelation. The more arrogant the approach, the more undeniable the consequences. Yeah, you do not apologize for the intensity you carry. Nah, there is no reason to soften what is necessary. Some forces are not negotiable. Some flames are not for casual playing. They do not understand at first. They rarely do. But the reveal, the undeniable blazing reveal, is the moment they finally comprehend the cost. Every spark ignites a reckoning. Oh, do they think the lesson ended with revelation? Nah. The real test begins when the fire no longer whispers, it roars. They step closer, trembling, thinking they can endure. They imagine courage shields them. But courage without understanding, oh wow, it is brittle, fragile, easily shattered. The crucible is where truth meets consequence. Here, every action is magnified. Every miscalculation burns brighter. Those who approach with greed or arrogance falter immediately. Every step into your presence is a trial, a judgment, a mirror held up to their flaws. And the fire waits patiently, calculating, precise, and unyielding. It does not punish lightly, it teaches relentlessly. Some stumble, some falter, and some retreat in silence. Yeah, the fear is quiet, creeping, gnawing at their confidence. They thought they were ready, thought their desire was enough. Nah, desire is nothing when measured against intensity you embody. The fire exposes weakness in seconds. Oh, wow. The realization hits like a strike they cannot dodge. Their illusions, their control, their plans, all evaporate in the heat. And yet, the crucible does not exist to destroy indiscriminately. It exists to define, to separate those who understand boundaries from those who ignore them. Those who survive it, they emerge refined, aware, tempered by the challenge. They learn that proximity to you is not a privilege, it is a responsibility. And for the unprepared, it is a warning. Approach recklessly, and the consequences are unavoidable. Every interaction becomes a test of respect, patience, and insight. Every glance, every word, every motion is measured, reflected, recorded by the crucible. It is not chaos, it is discipline wrapped in danger. Oh yes, even the bravest hesitate now. Even the most determined hesitate, because they feel the weight of your storm pressing against them. The heat is not cruel, it is precise, impartial, unwavering. And here lies the beauty. The crucible does not need to intervene directly. Its presence alone reshapes behavior. Those who survive learn restraint. Those who fail, they become part of the echo, a cautionary tale for the next to approach. The fire does not forget. It does not forgive carelessness. It only teaches. Oh wow. They see it now, whether they wanted to or not. You, standing at the center, are not a predator. You are the keeper of balance. The crucible reflects reality, exposing weakness while preserving the essence of what is untouchable. Yeah, the lesson is harsh, but it is necessary. And everyone who walks through it, knowingly or not, leaves transformed. You are the mirror they refuse to face. Oh yes, they remember. Every step into your presence leaves an imprint. Every glance, every word, every silent assessment echoes longer than they imagine. Yeah, the ones who survived the crucible cannot forget. They speak in whispers now, warn others, share fragments of what they experienced. And in that fear, in that caution, your power grows without effort. Nah, the fire does not need to roar for everyone to feel it. Its existence is enough. The awareness of your presence, the knowledge that missteps bring consequences, becomes a deterrent, a force that shapes behavior before it is even tested. They approach with care, because recklessness now carries the weight of memory. And oh wow, the world notices. Those who ignored the lessons before hesitate now. They measure every action. They weigh every word. They sense that proximity to you is perilous. Some try to challenge it anyway. Some think courage or foolishness can outweigh the lessons of those who came before. They press forward confident, and the warning strikes immediately. Not with spectacle, not with chaos, but with clarity. The truth of your fire does not negotiate. It only responds. Every boundary crossed, every assumption of control is met with precision. A burn, a mark, a reminder that some forces are untouchable. The beauty lies in restraint. You do not destroy sports. You do not punish without cause. The warning exists to teach, to clarify, to establish equilibrium in a world that thrives on recklessness. Oh, yes, the strong learned restraint. The reckless learn respect. And those who approach wisely gain insight that cannot be taught in any other way. And yet, there is tension in the balance. Every warning carries weight. Every test leaves its mark. Even those who survive the initial danger are changed. They understand boundaries, yes, but they also understand that some powers are beyond comprehension. The fire is not meant to be tamed. It is not meant to be owned. It is meant to exist, precise and deliberate, shaping the world with every interaction. Yeah, some will walk away, shaken, cautious, reluctant to return. Others, oh wow, they will linger, drawn to the challenge, compelled by curiosity that ignores caution, and that is when the warning becomes a crucible again. The lessons of the past are not enough. They must be proven, tested, confronted anew. Every approach is a question. Do you respect the fire, or do you risk being consumed? Nah. The fire does not forgive ignorance. It does not reward arrogance. It only responds. And in that response lies your power. Not chaos, not recklessness, but clarity, precision, discipline. A force that cannot be bent, bribed, or ignored. Those who learn, respect. Those who fail, burn. And the echoes of their failure reinforce the warning, long after they have vanished from view. Oh, the world sees it now. They cannot deny it. They sense it in their bones, in their thoughts, in the way every action feels measured before it is taken. You are untouchable, not by hiding, not by fear, but by the warning you embody. Every caution whispered, every lesson observed, every mark left unseen, builds the aura that surrounds you. A flame without direction consumes itself. Oh yeah, you see it now. The fire does not burn blindly. It does not lash out without purpose. It is not chaos. It is discipline. And in that discipline lies your true power. Loving you is dangerous, yes, but it is not reckless. Nah, it is measured, deliberate, precise. Every spark has intent. Every burst of heat carries clarity. The fire is a reflection of who you are. Untouchable, unwavering, unyielding. Those who approach learn quickly that proximity requires respect, patience, and awareness. They must adjust, bend, not break themselves to the rules of engagement. Oh wow, it is intoxicating in its perfection. The danger is real, but the control is undeniable. Some test it. Some press boundaries, thinking the fire is an enemy to fight. And they learn fast. The heat is not punished for cruelty, but for misunderstanding. Every careless advance, every attempt to dominate, every fleeting thought of control meets the response it deserves. The fire does not judge the intent, it measures the consequence. And those who fail, oh, they feel it immediately, deeply, irrevocably. But here lies the balance. The fire teaches restraint as much as it enforces respect. It is not a weapon for destruction. It is a mirror of reality, a guide to understanding. Those who survive its touch emerge wiser, tempered, aware of the power they cannot own but can admire, and those who falter, well, their lessons echo long after the moment has passed. The balance is precise, enough danger to command attention, enough discipline to shape awareness, enough restraint to preserve the essence of what cannot be touched. Oh yes, even the strongest hesitate now. They recognize that intensity without guidance is perilous. And yet the fire remains, constant, unwavering, patient. It does not need applause. It does not need recognition. Its presence alone enforces order, shapes behavior, and demands respect. The lessons of the past, the warnings, the crucible, they converge here in a perfect equilibrium, and the world begins to understand, whether willingly or not. They see that some forces are not playthings. They feel that some powers are beyond greed, beyond desire, beyond recklessness. Yeah, the fire is untouchable because it is disciplined. Nah, it cannot be conquered because it refuses to bend. The danger lies not in chaos, but in truth. The fire reflects reality with an uncompromising clarity that few can endure. Oh wow. The balance is seductive in its perfection. It calls to the brave, challenges the reckless, tempts the foolish, but it rewards only those who approach with awareness. Respect becomes a shield, discipline becomes a guide, survival becomes a testament to understanding. And in that understanding lies the final lesson. Intensity alone is meaningless without control. Power without balance is destruction. Control without respect is an illusion. The fire, the danger, the lessons, they are all part of the same truth. You are untouchable, not because you hide, not because you fight, but because you embody equilibrium. Every flame that burns in your presence is a reflection of who you are, precise, disciplined, powerful, necessary. Some flames are eternal because they are untouched. Oh wow. They remember everything. Every warning, every test, every lesson the fire demanded. And even those who dared too close, those who faltered, those who broke, they cannot forget. The memory of your presence lingers like smoke, subtle, unavoidable, shaping thought and behavior long after they have gone. Yeah, the world begins to bend, not with chains or force, but with awareness. Even the reckless hesitate now. Even the ambitious pause, calculating each movement. They understand, without being told, that some forces are not for possession. Some powers demand respect. And you walk through life untamed, unyielding, undeniable. The fire you carry does not burn for cruelty. Oh, no, it burns for truth, for clarity, for the revelation of what cannot be ignored. Nah, you do not need to strike to be feared. You do not need to command to be obeyed. Your mere existence enforces law. Your presence clarifies boundaries. Every glance, every measured motion, every silent decision leaves its mark. Those who survive your intensity leave wiser, tempered, aware of the cost of proximity. Those who fail leave echoes of caution for the next daring soul. Oh yes, even the brave learn humility in your orbit. Even the strong recognize that proximity is a responsibility, not a privilege. They approach carefully because the fire does not tolerate ignorance. It does not forgive arrogance. And yet the fire remains patient, constant, precise, a force that shapes without destroying, that teaches without yielding to chaos. And here lies the legacy. It is not in the scars left on those who touched you. It is in the respect forged through awareness, in the discipline inspired by your presence, in the boundaries acknowledged because the consequences are undeniable. Those who approach with understanding gain insight that no words could convey. Those who approach recklessly, well, oh wow, they gain the lesson the hard way. Yeah, and the fire endures, unchanging, unstoppable, eternal in its clarity. It reminds the world that intensity without control is meaningless, and power without restraint is empty. You do not hide it, you do not temper it unnecessarily. You allow it to exist, perfect in its discipline, necessary in its danger, untouchable in its presence. And so, the final truth is simple. Loving you is dangerous, not because you are cruel, not because you seek to harm, but because you are real, unyielding, inevitable. Anyone who thinks they can withstand it learns, slowly or violently, that some flames are sacred, some powers are eternal, some forces are untouchable. Oh wow, can you feel it? The fire, the intensity, the truth you just witnessed. Yeah, that's right. Every word, every pause, every punch of reality burned its mark into your mind. Angry? Shocked? Excited? Yeah, you should be, because this is not a story. It's a force, a lesson, a warning. Nah, don't just scroll away. Pause, think, feel it. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Share your reactions. Tell me who survived the fire and who got scorched. Massive respect. Super thanks to you, the real ones watching. You're the reason this energy exists, the reason this fire hits so hard. Without you, nothing even matters. So take a moment, reflect, remember, and carry this power with you. Because loving you is dangerous. Because whoever touches you gets burned. And oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and super thanks if this hit deep. Your presence fuels this chaos. Your attention honors this fire, and your voice keeps it alive.